Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Predicta Restoration Tips. This time I'm talking about the long cable on the Tandem model that connects the CRT head to the base chassis. These, I believe, are made out of vinyl, and over time the plasticizers leach out to sticky, oily substance and attracts dirt. So it's very common for them to look like this when you come across them, and they generally have a bit of an odor. This one, thankfully, isn't too bad, but they can get pretty pungent. In some ways, I think worse than the CRT covers that are made out of tenite. The good thing, though, is they clean up really nice, which takes care of the dirt and the odor. So I want to talk about different cleaning products. I'll start out with the most benign, least toxic, nasty stuff, which ideally will work for you so you don't have to deal with fumes and harsh chemicals. So what I'm using on this cable is something I just picked up. I have not tried this particular type of hand cleaner before, but in the past I've used goop, orange goop with pumice. The pumice helps. This will do a pretty good job, if you're lucky, of breaking it down. I've tried Gojo and Goop on some of these, and it didn't do a whole lot. And I had to use something more aggressive. But I just put this on a few minutes ago, and it's working pretty well. So this is hand cleaner. You can get it on your hands. This is not petroleum based, so this is the more environmentally friendly hand cleaner these days. And this does not have pumice. So I wasn't expecting it to work that well, but it is. And I think it was $5 for this. So I will use that to get as much off as I can, and then I'll use more aggressive stuff as needed. So going up a step, Goo Gone, not to be confused with Goof Off. Goo Gone, this is similar to this stuff in that it's citrus based, it smells nice, but it's a little bit more aggressive than this stuff. I've found that this, in conjunction with a scrub pad like Scotch-Brite or something you'd use to scrub pots and pans, works really, really well. Now, if those don't get it all off, this very likely will. Denatured alcohol, booze. You could probably use vodka if you were so inclined. The fumes aren't too bad. It will cost you a few bucks. This can was, I don't know, $12, something like that. And again, there's a lot of this to go through, so that's why I try to use the cheapest, least toxic stuff first and get as much off as I can, and hopefully I can just soak a rag in that and run it up and down and take care of it. Now, that still doesn't work for you. There's one more thing you can do. Now, if this stuff doesn't do it for you, there's one final product that I can almost guarantee will, and that is acetone, nail polish remover. That's primary ingredient in brake cleaner or Goof Off. They all work the same because they have acetone in it. My main concern with that, well, two main concerns. One, the fumes can get pretty intense when you have to clean this much cable. It also evaporates really quickly, so you need to work fast. So I definitely want to do that outside. Also, I'm a little concerned about the long-term effects of acetone on vinyl. I've read online about people using it, say, to clean car dashboards off, so vintage vinyl, cleaning with acetone, and they say don't do it, as it'll make it more brittle, or I don't know. On the other hand, this stuff does evaporate really quick, and after using this, regardless of what product I use, the final step is I put new vinyl on it, which should help protect it. So I can't say that this will harm it in any way, but it most definitely works very effectively. So we saw how the Fast Orange hand cleaner kind of got it clean. I'll show you what the brake cleaner can do to that. Again, you have to work quick. This isn't an aerosol, and it's going to spray out. It's going to evaporate in seconds. So I need to have something ready to wipe it down with. So, just like that, that's almost completely clean. However, it's already evaporated, so if I want to get this last bit off, I need to spray on more. But it's definitely the most effective thing. I'll give you a little demonstration of the denatured alcohol as well. This does not evaporate anywhere near as quickly as the acetone containing products, but it also doesn't work quite as quickly. Let's put a little into a bit of paper towel here and go over it. Well, you know, each cable I've done is a little bit different. This one is easier to clean than some others I've worked on. So in this case, I would actually say this works as well, maybe even a little bit better than the acetone. Now for a quick recap. Tandem cables over the decades get sticky, which attracts a lot of dirt, and they get a bit of an odor. To clean them, I would start out with hand cleaners, citrus-based, or Goo Gone. And ideally, if you use this, get the stuff with pumice in it. If not, a Scotch-Brite pad works really well. I would not go so aggressive as to use steel wool or any type of metal mesh. This is, I don't know exactly what this is, but it's not metal, and it works very well. If that doesn't get it all off, denatured alcohol works really well, or brake cleaner or similar acetone containing product. Once you do get it all cleaned up, hit it up with some Armor All or similar vinyl protectant product. This one also has an air freshening scent that makes it extra nice. Now, there's no easy way to say it. It's a lot of work. Go outside on a nice day, uncoil all 25 feet of it on your driveway or whatnot, and grab a beer and just get to it. At least once you do clean it, you should never have to clean it again. Thanks for watching.